Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
60 Bison. Panther 11. Panther 11. Big Lion.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Fred Warner. And he's gonna go. It's a pick 6. So on our opening drive, Brock, we've got a big defensive highlight already as the pick 6 starts off our scoring.
This is a defense who isn't hiding how they're approaching this game. They want to be disruptive. They're unafraid to be aggressive. Can be a risky mentality to have. Boy, can it set a tone early.
Jake Moody on for the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the 49ers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Hey, check that. Street. Let's go now. Bronco switch. Go.
First carry now for Austin Eckler. And he won't get anything there. Several defenders nearby to hold him up. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here.
Go check.
Out of the gun, Daniels. Into the hands of Terry McLaurin. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Ready?
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10.
Liking 18. Third. Right there, right. Ready.
To throw, Daniels. Has a man, it's Ertz. This is ahead for about 5. Brought down by Fred Warner.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
There we go, check.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
Mustang 19. Check, hurt.
From the gun, it's Daniels. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the 49ers take over just inside the 40. They're at the opposing 39.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game with now 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
First play, he's going to throw. Purdy. Into the hands of of Kittle. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and ducking the ball.
They'll come up 1st and 10.
Let's go.
A tight end in motion now. Here's the first carry for Christian McCaffrey. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down. Offense in the hurry up here. Now it's Purdy. This throw is caught. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Third and just 2 to go. Shotgun snap for Purdy. Complete beyond the marker. And that'll be enough for the first as they touch him down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Purdy throwing here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind them, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know that it's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
A dose of the hurry-up offense here. And we will not get another. Time to get the second quarter going. The 49ers set up inside the red zone. Third and goal, Purdy. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they're headed in reverse after that sack. Fourth down now, and on comes Jake Moody for the 49ers field goal. Pretty automatic look for him from the left. Moody knocks it through. And that one was hit great. It sails on through without incident.
In that close, in the red zone, you know they're upset. They couldn't finish the drive with a touchdown. It's only half the points, but at least there's something to show for the possession.
Here's Wishnowski now to handle the kickoff. Chooses to bring this one out. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Ready? Trap 60, trap 60.
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Working quickly here.
Set, hut. the 70 Ranger.
We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Offense to the line for second down.
Let's go. Hey, smash Broncos. Go, Reed, go. Street, street. Dixie Maverick, Dixie Maverick. Cup 19, Cup 19. Ready?
Trying again, following the set. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
19 Lions, check Bobcat, check Bobcat. 79 Broncos, 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Warriors 70. Ready.
Third and long for him here. It's caught, Eckler. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Starts the return at the 34. And a big hit on the return to stop him cold. Hard to do better than that, a 66-yard punt. And the 49ers will go on offense. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. From the gun is Purdy. That's brought in by Jennings. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
They have themselves another 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Into the hands of Samuel, complete. And he takes it up and across midfield to Commander's territory.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Second down now, 7 to go. From the 47. That throw finds Kittle. And out of bounds right at the 40-yard line. That one gains 7. And it brings up a San Francisco first down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
To throw again, it's Purdy. Completed here to McCaffrey. And he's taken down at the 30. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that's a 49er first down. We're at the 2-minute warning now from Raymond James. The 49ers trying to add to their lead. 1st and 10 now from the 30. Looking to throw, Purdy. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
They've run this 12-yard out route, Kate, at the combine, well, all the way back to last century when I had to throw it. In this throw, this is a big boy throw. It's a differentiator. Can you make that deep out throw on time, on rhythm, and accurately? Well, that was teaching tape right there.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Working inside the red zone. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And it'll be 2nd and goal. Still a couple of shots at this one. Purdy looking to throw. He's on the move. The shot to the end zone is incomplete.
Well, that throw just got away from the quarterback a little bit. I'll tell you this, I do love the escapability. I mean, it is such a key in today's game of football, really at any level. Some tough circumstances, though, to try and complete that one down the field.
Buckle up, it's 3rd and goal. Now Purdy. That sails over his target, incomplete, and now it's 4th down.
Just something off in the rhythm of their passing game on that one, Kate. Time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back on track.
Oh, look at this, it's a fake. They're gonna throw. And they score. They trade an attempt at 3 into 6 with the fake. Great work by the offense. They caught him off guard with the fake, and they pulled it off to perfection.
Yeah, they sure did, and this is a call that involves some risk. Listen, you're taking 3 points off the board by just willing to attempt this, and then, well, you got to get great execution by everybody involved. In this instance, well, they all came through to make that call a smart one.
From his own end zone, here we go. This return makes it up to the 25.
Okay, ready?
They're out and set. 1st and 10.
Pirates. Here we go, here we go. Panther Street, Panther Street.
Daniels now. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. Now is Terry McLaurin on the target. So that brings up 2nd down.
They would sure love to connect on some of these intermediate throws, those chunk throws. Getting a completion like that, well, not only does it spark your offense, but it just sets you up for even more aggressive play calling.
Deputy 18, Pioneer. Go.
On 2nd and 10 now, Daniels escapes the pocket. And he's out of bounds after pushing just past the 40. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And the Commanders will have a 1st.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of a defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that 1st down anyway.
Check. 18 Rattlers. Hurt. Street.
Daniels on 1st down. Escapes out to the left. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him.
Hey.
Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
70 Timberwolves. Trap 50. Big Lion. Ready.
2nd and 10 now. Oh no, they get him yet again. That's Diamador Lenore. And the 49ers get it back after making their 3rd first-half interception.
This is a time that the communication upstairs from the booth, Kate, down to the field, it starts to get just a little bit hot. These eyes in the sky, they've got to help this quarterback try to see the field, because right now, with the 3rd interception, man, he is killing his team.
Purdy on first down. Got a man, McCaffrey has it. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. Timeout taken by the offense, their second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Outright, McCaffrey makes the grab. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
Okay, I know exactly what's going to happen. I've seen it once, I've seen it 100 times. Next week on the practice field, this running back's going to say, see, I'm not just a running back. I can play receiver. And you receivers, you couldn't do my job, but I just showed you I could do yours.
Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Rolling left, buying some time. Oh, the football's loose. And the Commanders pick this one up. Space on the right, and he's got room. 40. At the 20. And a great return comes to an end with the tackle.
You know, a lot of these defenders, actually almost all of them in the NFL, have some offense in their background. And when they see the ball and an opportunity like that, they can't wait. What an awesome transition from scooping the ball to focusing upfield and finding the running lane. That offense.
And he's going to take it in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders chop some of the lead off before the half. It's an Austin Eckler touchdown. Cyber tacks on the point after. And the Commanders cut the lead down to 10. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. And that one hit the landing zone first and then into the end zone. So it's going to be a touchback out to the 20. They've got first and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. They've got first and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. He's back to throw. And that's incomplete, and it also stops the clock with just 5 seconds left. George Kittle, the intended receiver. And it's going to be second down. Looking to throw. This ball's caught by McCaffrey. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the third quarter.
Boston Cyber set to kick off.
It's all lined up. Seibert now ready to send this flight. It's Deebo Samuel with the return. Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10. Shotgun snap for Purdy. Kittle brings it in. It's a huge pickup on the play. And it brings up a San Francisco first down. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. They've got a man in motion. Purdy throwing here on first. Into the hands of Kittle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. from the red zone now. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack gonna cost them some yardage.
You know, we do enough of these games, Kate, and I am a big fan of creativity. And the QBs today are some of the best to ever do it. That's a situation where you got to know on first down, it's not time to be creative, especially if you feel the heat coming defensively. Just find a way to throw that sucker in the first row.
Man in motion here. Trying again, following the sack. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So now, here's 3rd and goal.
Here we go, set. Cowboy 18 run, 18 run. Set, go.
Back to throw. Here's Purdy. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the pressure drives them backwards.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth, but a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
Fourth down now, and on comes Jake Moody for the 49ers field goal. He was good on his first attempt, and his second from a little over 45 here. Moody knocks it through, and that pushes the lead up to 13.
Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. Second time they brought him out for a field goal, and second time, well, he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field, but that's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
He'll bring it out from the middle of the end zone. And he's wishing he left this one in the end zone, Brock, as he goes out of bounds short of the 25. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Get it? Stop low 18. Hey, check that. Street. Go check.
Daniels. He'll get this one to Brown. He's at the 30. The 10. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders start the second half with some needed points. Seibert now to add the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Commanders get it back to within 6. So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go. Pass for 11.
Purdy throwing here. Has it downfield, working the left. And they're going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers go up by 12. George Kittle, the touchdown. So no mistaking that play call, Brock. They send everybody on deep goes, and it winds up paying off. What a play.
And you'd think on the other side, defensively, they'd be ready for this. But this is truly a breakdown in the secondary. They're just not able to make a play on the ball in the air. And the end result, as you said, a big play and a touchdown.
He's throwing for it. And he's got it. They get the conversion, and that's going to extend their lead. Here's Wisnowski now to handle the kickoff. Chooses to bring this one out. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. They'll get this drive started. First and 10.
Hurt! Right there, right. Check. Hurt!
Back to throw. Here's Daniels. He's going to push one deep down the road. That's complete inside the 35. And he's in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders shrinking the lead some in the third. Terry McLaurin with the touchdown. Syburn's able to connect on that extra point. And the Commanders chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. Just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And this one bounces into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback out to the 20. And the drive will start out with a first and 10.
Let's go.
Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. He'll get this complete to Jennings. It's a pickup of 11. And that's a 49er first down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Cardinal. 60 Bobcats, 67 Pirates, 7 Pirates, Cup 19. Ready?
First down throw by Purdy. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up. From the gun is Purdy. Catch is made down the right sideline. It's a 30-yard play, Brock, and they've got a fresh set of downs.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Draw play. This is McCaffrey. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
You know, that's a good run right there to keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
Second and 6 coming up here.
Let's go now. Go.
Now it's Purdy. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
On third down, Purdy. Brought in by Ayuk. And they take him down right along the 30.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL. Everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that third down?
Jake Moody now in a high-pressure spot. From the left hash, this is from 47. Moody knocks it through. And that'll push it to double digits in a two-possession game.
It doesn't take a math major, Kate, to realize how important that field goal was. It's now a two-score game really late and puts them in the driver's seat to go and finish this thing with the win.
And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They're out and set, first and 10.
Tight. Let's go now. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Ready?
Now Daniels to throw. Forced out to his right. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
And the 49ers get there and take him down. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
On the ball now.
Offense up to the line fast.
Dragon 60. Ready?
Daniels throwing on third. Chased out to his right. Now he throws deep across the field. Left side. Oh, brother, it's another interception. That's Diamador Lenore. And the 49ers will take over along the midfield stripe after a terrific return on top of that interception. The 49ers find themselves in a great spot to start this drive. First and 10 coming up.
Trap 60, trap 60. 18, Pioneer. 18, Raptor, 18, Raptor. Ready?
Purdy looking to throw. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Jeremy Chin has got it. And the Commanders have some new life in the fourth.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Right? You watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six. Yeah, it stinks for the offense, but that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10.
Here we go. Start.
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Flush down out to his left. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it second down.
On the stick. 79 Broncos. Ready?
Out of the gun, Daniels. Buys time, rolling right. And that is caught. It's a Washington touchdown. The Commanders parlay the interception into points. Quite the strike to his tight end, and the patience he showed waiting for that to break open. That was awesome, and it's rewarded with 6.
You know, it should be simple, Kate, right? In philosophy, it should be simple. Just plaster that big guy. Throw bodies at him in coverage, but stopping a tight end near the end zone is anything but simple with how deceptively good they are as route runners and finding that football when it arrives.
From his own end zone, here we go. He stopped on the return at the 27. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. No luck finding George Kittle with that one. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. Motioning the tight end left. Purdy now on 2nd and 10. He puts some power on a deep one left. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Tight end going in motion here. Back to throw it. Complete beyond the marker. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips, cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
They send Samuel right. Quick touch pass to the receiver. It is charged towards the line. It's right around 3 yards. So rather than let the 2-minute warning hit, the defense burns the first of its timeouts. All right, one more snap before the 2-minute warning. They send a man in motion. Shotgun snap for Purdy. We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Tampa. 49ers holding on to a field goal lead. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. He'll look to throw it. That's caught for the 1st. And that one's going to move the chains. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Shotgun, handoff to McCaffrey. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Washington calls it 2nd timeout. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. They stick with McCaffrey. And tough sledding for him. Only room to get it to the 30. final timeout taken by the Commanders. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. Commanders with an extra DB out there to defend this third down. Going run again with McCaffrey. And what a hit there. Ouch, she faced the press for moving the chains that time. Trying to set this up quick. Going to the ground again on first. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards them with a 1st and goal.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great blocking to spring them. Guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. And that is the catch that should end this game and seal this win. Touchdown. Well, that one might not sit so well with everybody down on the field. Heck, maybe some of his own guys, too. But he had a chance at a touchdown as time expired, Brock, and it was just too much for him to resist.
Yeah, it probably will ruffle some of the older school feathers down on the sidelines, but for a lot of the guys coming into this league each year, they're used to it. If there's time left, if you're trying to score, you're going to want to eat, no matter what the game situation is, and they used every last second available.
So the 49ers earn the win in this one. And it was a game for fans of high-scoring football, wasn't it? I know Brock was enjoying seeing both of these offenses work, and really not a lot to dislike from either group. Just one side working at a slightly better clip than the other. That was the difference in the win. Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Heward and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the 49ers, as with that, we sign off from Tampa.